Hi guys, it's Amy and you have found Amy Loves Crochet. Thanks so much for your time. I really appreciate you clicking on my video today. Well, today is March something, but this video is going to be posted on March the 16th. So happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody who would celebrate that. We love corned beef cabbage in this family, and my husband makes the delicious meal with all the fixins, and so my mouth is even watering just thinking about it. So we look forward to that, and he actually makes it a couple of times a year. So that and a Thanksgiving meal, because we love those so much. We have it throughout the year, not just on those special days. I'm observing Lent, so my husband was looking last night for some restaurant that he would like to go to that also served some fish that I could enjoy. And we went to a place that we're really excited about, looking at the pictures online. Like, we're super foodies, so we like to check out new places all the time. And this place was so disappointing. It was like a major bomb. But he was in such a good mood because he felt bad for picking a bad dinner place that we did stop at Michael's and at Hobby Lobby. I stopped at Hobby Lobby because of two reasons. A lot of people on some Crochet Addict Facebook pages have been posting that their Hobby Lobby is doing not just the June clearance that we normally see, but once in a while they do a clearance of everything that's going to be discontinued and just get it out so that they can put out the new colors. So people were posting about that, so I figured, and somebody in another part of Missouri posted, so I thought, okay, I'll check mine, and they didn't have anything going on yet, or I already missed it, whichever the case is. But I did want to get some more yarn for a project that I'm working with, and I needed to get some matching, and it was a 30% off week for Hobby Lobby. So I went, he came in with me, which is always nice. I got 3 colors to match this variegated, so it was a total score on that run, and I was pleased. Yay. The Michael's stop that we did, I have another project that I needed some yarn to finish, and I went online to look to see what colors were available, if they would match what my idea was. And they were having a buy one, get one 50% off. So I loaded up my basket, and it said free shipping over $49, and I had $49.90 in my basket before any taxes or shipping were added onto it, and it wasn't recognizing the free shipping. So I closed the cart, was mad, walked away, and steamed about it for a little bit. So the fact that we were passing one within a mile of where we ate dinner, I thought, no brainer. I ran in real quick while he fiddled with the radio on the truck, and I grabbed my 4 skeins for, buy one, get one half off. And I'm raring to go to finish that project. So I'm super excited about that. Dinner might have been a bomb, but I made 2 small crochet runs that were very much needed and very much stopping my progression. So I don't have anything finished to share with you today. I mean, everybody's got a different content that they like to share with you, and I generally don't share WIPs because my arm really itches. I generally don't share WIPs with you because I really want to share the finished product and tell you about the whole, start to finish process and what hiccups I might have run into or what good things I might have learned to share with you guys. And I'm about to show you all the WIPs that I've got going on. Well, I'll show you the bags. I'll show you the number of WIPs that I've got going on without telling you what the WIP is. And so you can see how much I've kind of got on my plate right now, and what my brain, I've got to settle down and get some of these finished so that I can film a complete video for you next week. So without further ado, here are all the things that I've got going on. All right, this first one here is something that I started because I made another similar, and it got my fire started. So this is kind of a second to something else that I have in progress still. This one is one that I am currently working on. I just finally got the rest of the yarn that I needed for it, and so I'm ready to go with that one. This one is something that I did, I think I've made 3 so far in here, and I'm obsessed with it. So I bought some more yarn to go with what I've got, and I'm still working on making more of those before I share it with you. This one is the one that I started for this, before I started this one, and just have some finishing touches to put on it, but I got kind of sidetracked by a shiny and started a new project with that one. So this one's pretty much ready to go. I just have to finish it up. This one is the same. I started what I thought was going to be this type of project, but it didn't work out the way I thought it would, so I'm changing it up and I'm going to make it into something else. So just some finishing touches for that one. This one is my leftover scraps. Oh, my big fat finger. This big one here is my leftover scraps that I'm still working through to make maybe another scrappy blanket soon. This one is, I forgot what this one is. I'll come back to that one. This one is what I've got actively working up in my bedroom upstairs. This one is just the extra yarn from that I've pulled off the shelf to go with it. Let me peek in here. Oh yeah, so this one is, I pulled off all the rest of my Bernat Pop scraps and bundled them into certain color groups to make certain projects. And those are all ready. The project that I thought I was going to make, I didn't like after all. So I'm still on the search for that, just on a different one. So let me come over to my other wall. This one is the little blue baby top that was so strangely large that it fit me. Inserting pictures now. This one is a Pamela's Adoring like everyday cardigan or something. She made it like, I made the back like maybe 2 years ago, and just never got around to continuing with it. So I just have a back panel and a whole bunch of Vanna's Choice in a gray, beautiful gray color. This one is my chunky, I love this chunky in the Painted Canyon that I'm waiting to do that sweater that I bought the wrong pattern of. I bought a pattern that I loved, that I wanted to make that yarn into a sweater, and it was for worsted weight, and what I've got is chunky, so that messed that all up. This in the blue is one, it is something that I finished already and it could be done, but I thought I was going to do something more with it, and so it's sitting there waiting for me to decide that I want to do that and then share that with you. This I showed you was, I started working a stitch that I really just didn't like to do a pillow cover, and it just pulled and puckered too much, so I'm going to finish something with it. I didn't want to frog it because it was quite a bit of work, and I really, really like the way that the colors play out, but and I've got quite a bit more yarn of it, 2, 4, 6, 7 more skeins, I think, so I'll get to that eventually, but for now it's just sitting there still. This one is my Winning Ways that I completed the video with you guys. It could be finished as it is, but I still have more of the colorway, as you can see here, so I just hadn't decided whether I want to like do some rounds of single crochet and finish that off, or make the blanket bigger, so that still sits just right there. This one here is a pillow cover that I was going to do this for, but I've got a different yarn inside that bag that I will make that pillow cover out of. This is years old, years and years old. This was a scraps project that I just started making, corner to corner grannies. I love the corner to corner, and this is a great variation of that, where it's in, more of a granny square formation, but you still work it like a corner to corner. So this was great to work with my some scraps, and there it sits. I don't know how long it's been here. We're talking probably 8-10 years, something like that. So I've got a bunch of those there, maybe 10-12 squares, and I was just waiting to put them together or add some more scrap to it. Finally, we've got down here, this is one that I made the video for quite some time ago, and I just never got around to finishing the blanket, so I'm not quite sure how long it is, just going to be like a lap blanket, I think, and I still just needed to decide how long it was going to be or how I was going to finish it off. And so this is that big twist that came in that crazy colorway. I did a bag in it, and I did some blankets with it. So here I was trying to finish up the rest of it, I guess. So there'll be some skeins in there of that. So that'll get finished one day. Up here in these, I'm not going to tell you what's in there, but it's something from a long time ago that I want to finish up. At the time, I didn't think I was skilled enough, and now I am. I just have so much on my plate, as you can see. And then this little corner is the things that I have made and kept for myself. So I've got my shrug down here. This pink and white is the little sweater for my granddaughter that my mom made, and I think maybe I just finished the border or tied off and sewed in strings maybe. But that's super old, and for my granddaughter it's a little bit too big last time we checked. My cat ear hat, Lavender Kisses, that I originally hated, but then when I went and redid it and I loved it. This is a cable hat that I really wanted to make, and then I didn't think it was perfect, and I really like it, and so did you guys, so I kept that. This is the mittens that was made with the woolies. That was my mom's yarn that I've got a video on all my mittens and hat sets that I made. I went crazy with an anniversary cake, a Karen anniversary cake. And then this one is a little shawl that I made into a neckerchief, if you will. Like it's supposed to fit you as a shawl, but I was kind of done with this one tiny little one fingering weight type. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. It was part of the Hobby Lobby clearance, so I think I got this for like $1.37 and just made a one skein wonder. But so yeah, I just wrapped this around my neck. It's got the little point here, and then I tie the edges around my neck and come back around, so it's a little front neckerchief, I guess. So yeah, there's my full wall of stuff to still finish and my table. I've got my hands quite full of things to work on, don't you think? So when I actually walk through it and talk through it with you guys like that, that's just crazy. And in addition to, I've got the one that's upstairs in my bedroom, I also have one that's sitting down at my computer in the basement that I did not add to the table. So as you can see, I'm going to be busy for a little while. So hopefully some of these things will be finished very quickly here, and I'll be able to get my next video filmed for you guys. All right, I hope that you've enjoyed your time with me, and I hope I'm not alone with all these whips going on. And I hope that you're a little bit interested to see what their finished look will be. So please come back and see me again. Have a wonderfully blessed day, and I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.